Welcome EJ readers to the October segment of Ask Kimberly. This month we have one of my favorite topics, meaningless meetings. One reader asks, "My whole day is an endless string of attending meaningless meetings, which are a complete waste of time. Help!" I totally understand your pain. All over the world, people have the same problem as you just described. Every day, millions of employees are wasting their time in a sea of worthless meetings, and it's costing money. Multiply each person's hourly salary by the length of the meeting to figure out how much money you're wasting for each of your meetings. Whether you're the leader or you're just a participant, you have a responsibility to put an end to meaningless meetings. And here's an easy recipe to help you. It's easy to remember: R.O.A.R.R. It spells roar, and you can help your meetings to roar. Ready? Roar! Thank you. So the R, the first R, stands for reason. Have a reason for meeting. When you're invited to attend a meeting, it's perfectly fine to ask, what's the purpose of the meeting? Why am I being invited? What do we hope to achieve? If this question can't be answered, you should politely decline the request to attend that meeting, or you should just cancel the meeting entirely. No meeting should be purposeless. So that's the R. Now O, outcomes. What is expected by the end of the meeting? Many meetings have no outcome except at the end, everyone agrees to meet again. That is not a worthwhile outcome. What information is to be exchanged? What action items will be achieved? What deliverables will be created by the end of your meeting? Don't have meetings that don't have an outcome that's worthwhile for your business. So that's the O. Next in our roar of meetings is agenda. It's really important to have some idea, how will you spend the time of your meeting? You don't need to print a really formal agenda. You can just write a simple agenda on the whiteboard, starting times for each of the key topics. You don't have to stick to the agenda precisely, but it's a guideline. And you can say, well, we've spent more time than we planned on this topic. Shall we move on? Do we want to spend more time on it? An agenda can help you stay on track and avoid spending too much time discussing endlessly with no progress. Next in ROAR is rules. We should have some kind of guidelines how we behave in the meetings. I call these team working together agreements. How will we treat each other? Listening generously, one person talking at a time, sticking to the agenda. Show up on time for meetings, end on time, because we have another meeting we have to go to, right? So please have some discussions about how you want to treat each other and conduct your meetings. Those are the rules. One of my favorite rules, no physical violence, in case people get into unhealthy conflict. The last R in our R.O.A.R.R. is roles. Creating a worthwhile meeting is a lot of work. One person should not do all of the work. Someone must lead the meeting, but other people can take notes. Someone else can capture the action items. Someone else can scribe on flip charts key points and decisions. And if you're really good at holding meetings, you have a person who facilitates the meeting process so the leader can focus on the content. So one person can be watching out for things like how people are discussing, who's not participating, who's talking too much. You know who you are. And finally, I would say make sure that at the end of each meeting, you have a little discussion about how did our meeting go? What worked well? I call those pluses. What was effective? What should we keep doing, do more, or do again next time? And then what should we change? What can we do to change our meetings in the future to be even more effective? The best teams spend 2 or 3 minutes at the end of each of their meetings doing what I call plus delta or plus change exercise, just like that, and bring those changes to the next meeting to improve their meeting effectiveness. Look, the purpose of meetings is communication, and communication is real work. And whether you're a participant or the leader of a meeting, you can dramatically increase the effectiveness of your meeting time by following these simple rules to make your meetings roar! Everyone, roar!